The Axino AG is a so-called investor relations agency. We represent 25 resource companies in Europe. That means we market them, we have German information, we go out and do roadshows for them, we have websites where we announce their activities. We have a couple of marketing tools built up over the last couple of years to get the company better known and bring them directly to the investors. I'm very proud to be here again. I have been presenting last year as well. This year I have 4 companies with me. Agnico, which is a gold producer with 300,000 ounces gold production a year. Then Motor Gold Mines, one of the biggest gold deposits in the ground in the DRC, in the Congo. And Monument Mining, a Malaysian company going into production next year. And last but not least, Samba Minerals, a new company we launch shortly on the stock exchange, which is active with exploration in Brazil. You have to understand that the last 12 months the stocks in the resource sector has sharply decreased because of this credit crisis. A lot of big hedge funds and institutional investors have to sell their shares because of the tightened credit market from the banks. So a lot of money was taken out of the market, and that was the main reason why the shares dropped sharply. Even if the gold price and other metal prices stayed very high during that time, but we have seen that a lot of stocks are now cheaper than they have maybe A, money on the bank, or B, metal in the ground. So it's a very, very attractive phase to buy into companies, resource companies, with a lot of potential and with a lot of opportunities and resources in the ground. Depending on the size of the company, a producing company cannot grow overnight 100%. Exploration company, if they make a discovery and find some ounces in the ground, for example gold, they certainly can jump up shortly 100%. But in general, I would say the producing companies, they could maybe benefit by an increase in gold price within the next, let's say, 2 years, maybe 100%. And if a resource company in the exploration phase is successful and developing their projects, they can maybe raise a couple of 100%. But that's a risk in that resource sector or investment sector. But I think 100%, that's something which we have seen many times before, and that's certainly makeable within 12 to 24 months. You have to keep in mind that from start of exploration to bring it towards mine production, it sometimes takes 7 to 10 years. I think that's a very long investment view, but if you take some companies which are more advanced and you look for 2 to 5 years, you can really be on the safe side and can expect an increase of the value of that company during the time when they try to develop a resource or go into production. But with a company like Monument going into production next year, you can see that much quicker. So the turnout would be within the next 1.5 to 2 years. You have to keep in mind when you change from exploration development phase towards production, there is a huge upside and gain in increasing share prices, because it's the first time when you make cash flow. And with the cash flow, of course, you can develop other opportunities or take over other companies. So that's a big step as well. So it's always depending which phase the company is.